Thank you. Thank you so much. Before I reach for Eve, I just want to make a couple of small comments. You'll notice that Eve generally refers to herself as we instead of I, and that is because she is a gestalt, a combination of all of her lives, all of my lives, etc. So that is why she uses the term we. Additionally, her name is actually was assigned by the Pulse group as a short form of Yvonne. So we're not talking about, Eve in the Bible or anything like that. Uh, she calls me this one. She does not refer to me by name. So if she happens to mention me in her talk today, uh, that's what she'll say, this one. So she wants to speak about miracles, and I'm going to reach for her right now, and we'll see what she has to say. Yes. We wish to tell you that there is no such thing as a miracle. Now, please do not panic. We will explain. As many of you know, there are several ways to refer to a miracle, such as the miracle of design or the miracle of engineering. There's also the term used when something exceptionally unexpected occurs, such as there may be a very bad accident and yet the driver walks away, and people will say, this is a miracle. How could he possibly have survived? And then we have the type of miracle of which we are speaking today. And that is a miracle that involves divine intervention, if you will, such as the raising of the dead or the turning of water into wine, etc. Now, our desire today is to ensure that you understand how vast the universe is and how vast you yourself are and how much you play a part in determining miracles. We wish you to become very excited about your life and what is possible for you. You often refer to the creator or as God or infinite intelligence. This one refers to the creator as all that is. And we believe that this is an extremely accurate description. Now, it has been said that human beings are created in the image of God or the image of infinite intelligence. And this is quite true in that each of you is a creator. It is not simply that there is a spark of the creator inside of you. It is that as all that is creates, so do you each individually create. You create your life, you create your experiences. You, at any point in time, are an exact replica of who you believe yourself to be. So when you look at yourself and you look at your surroundings, these are things that you have created. Before you came into the physical, you had a huge, vast desire to become physical, and you exploded into physical life. And so you are here to experience, to learn, to grow. And every thought that you have, every action that you make increases the fulfillment of all that is. You see, this is how all that is knows itself, by what the humans, the animals, the inanimate objects, by what all of you create. This enriches all that is, and it grows. Now, we wish you in the morning, when you awaken, to understand that you are responsible, totally 100% responsible for what occurs to you during that day. Now, at first, this might seem frightening, but we assure you it is not. It is, in fact, a great gift that you have been given in order to grow and learn. For you are learning in this reality, in this particular physical space-time, how to manipulate your creations. You are responsible, as we have said, for everything that occurs to you. Now, you do this individually, but you also do it en masse. In other words, you do it in agreement with all of the other humans, animals, etc., that surround you. So you have your personal creations and you have your mass creations. And this is an important distinction because you will see that as you move through physical life, you can shift from one reality to another reality. And so the agreements that you make, not necessarily consciously, although sometimes you will do it consciously, the agreements that you make with others manifest, ripple outward, and eventually come back to you. Now, we recall that a few weeks back, one of your speakers talked about a grid or life on a grid, and that you could move from one spot to another spot on the grid at will. And this is correct. However, we wish to expand upon that and to tell you to imagine this grid as a cube, you see, where every spot on this cube is a representation or a reality that you can move into. However, it is also extremely flexible. This grid can be collapsed, it can be stretched, it can be twisted. And so you will see that different activities in life, as well as different persons, past lives, etc., can mesh, they can touch each other, they can come together. And this is where you will find things like your intuition or your spirit life. When you are speaking for someone who has passed on, as many of the mediums here in this church environment do, you are actually combining realities. You are reaching for and speaking to those in spirit by changing your perception. You are changing from one particular spot on the grid to two spots coming together, you see? And you do this consciously and unconsciously all throughout your day and your life. And all of these things are available to you internally. They are available through meditation, through a quieting of the mind, through simply a belief that these things can happen. Now, when we are talking about miracles and you're talking about divine intervention, we say that there is a paradox here because the divine is not separate from you. The divine is not something that watches you and says, oh, we need to intervene here and change what is happening. No, the divine is you. It is within you, and it comes forward from you. Now, this concept we know may be very difficult for some because it is so vast and so huge, but this is exactly what we wish you to understand, that the vastness of the universe, the vastness of all that exists is something that is inherent within you and that is easy to find if you keep your eyes open. Consider not only all the planets, all the changes in weather, all the different people, all the different philosophies, all the different animals, everything that lives in the ocean, but on and on and on. There is so much that is available to you. And we wish you to become excited about this. We say to you, when you awake in the morning, for many of you, the thought process is, oh, I have another day. I need to go to work. I need to go to school. I need to call my doctor. I need to do this. I need to do that. And these are all very mundane tasks in your mind, you see. And so as you move through your day, There may be very little that excites you. You are not perhaps aware of everything that is going on at the same time, of the spirits that are guiding you, of the chakras that are spinning and giving you energy. And we wish you to open yourself up to all of that so that when you awake in the morning, instead of saying, oh, another mundane day is ahead of me, you say, oh, the possibilities for creation for me today are endless, and bring this excitement into your very heart or soul or self-being. Bring it into yourself so that as you go through your day, you will experience many miracles on many different levels. And we wish you to understand that you yourself are a miracle. We are complete. Okay, thank you all very much. I hope that you have gained something from each talk.